Whoa.
It's real bright.
There's a dog in between us, so that's why it's like that. Let's see who's in here, though. We got Marianne Bimler, Paula Harvey, Linda Yoki, Wabash Nate. How's everybody doing? See, we got 7 people in here. Hope everybody's having a good night. Sorry it took a few minutes for us to get on there. I was getting stuff together and getting stuff set up. Been a while since Mrs. Backwoods has been live with us, so she had the night off tonight, so figured that we'd do it live. I'm going to keep it like I've been doing it, just about a half hour. I'm not even going to get into that because I got a video coming out, but I'll show you what I had to do today, and it kicked my butt. So I was just tired after doing that, and I had a headache and just stressed out and stuff. So, hey, Susie Jacobson, how are you doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Paisley's mad at me. She got in trouble earlier. She was misbehaving, and I got loud with her. So she's ignoring me right now. Atlas is down here. He's in between us. He's been trying to behave. So Ringo's over on the other couch. Hey, MT Homestead, how are you doing? Hey, let's trade paint. Hope everybody's doing good. Hey, Backyard Builds. Did you pick a state to move to? Yes. That's all we're saying right now is yes. We did pick a state to move to, so that's where we're at right now. We did decide we've been looking hard for a property. That's kind of been an experience too. The one thing that I've been running into a lot is the ad will say like no restrictions on the building. And then there will be restrictions.
Right.
And I'm like, this is the stupidest restrictions ever. So, yeah, that's kind of how that's been going. But it's like I keep going through and I'm like trying to do my due diligence because I've seen other people make bad moves when or not bad moves, but just like things have come up like after they bought property and we've gone and, so I'm using that and I'm asking questions and some people are just taking forever to get back to me on some stuff too, but seen a couple that we liked. The one, what was that, about a month ago? Remember that one that I was like, this is it. Yeah. Like found one and, called on it. And like, we were in the middle of like working with the guy. And then somebody else swooped in, cash offer, boom, pick that sucker up. So, hey, Pontoon Jody, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so that was another interesting. I don't know. It's different. It's interesting. This guy's falling asleep, but we're trying to fatten him up a little bit. He's our skinny guy, but. Hey, Ashley Brady, how are you doing? Silo Acres, hello. From the area of Michigan. Our neighbors to the north. Marianne Bimler's in here. Let's see. Yeah, awesome. 37 people in here tonight. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate it. Yeah, so there's been so much going on, just life stuff in general. What this is. I think it was some drywall mud. It was just on the floor there. Yeah, it is crazy in the house market. It's been interesting. It's been interesting. Hi, Coy Lake. How are you doing? And hey, Maddie, and not a troll, Mrs. Backwoods. Yeah, I guess it depends on what day it is. What was the name of that Matt Rife special?
Raised by a Witch.
Raised by a Witch. So I was giving her a hard time about that because I like pulled it up because, we call her the witch troll sometimes. And, but yeah, I was watching, what the heck's going on here? That's not right. That's my phone not charging. I'm ready to move myself. Tired of the rain and snow and the more sunny day. Yeah, the weather stinks. We've had a little bit of rain lately. It hasn't been really too bad. But I've been dying to get out and do some fishing, and I haven't been able to because I've been busy trying to get this stuff done with the house. And you guys have seen all the nightmare that's just been in.
Laughing at me.
Yeah. Oh, he always is. That's been ensuing with the house, with the trying to finish the basement up. Been working on that to get that video out for the walls. And then the garage and the front steps. Hey, Teresa, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. And the stairs, my leg is, I don't know, is it looking better?
It looks better to me, but I can't feel it. So
she thinks it looks better. Hey, Evans Family Adventures, how are you doing? She thinks it looks better. Where's Buck at? He's the real fish. He really is. He's probably out fishing right now is what Buck's doing. He's probably out there doing it. Getting it done. Somebody has to, because I sure as hell didn't this year. But my leg is 77 and nice in Oklahoma. Ooh, well, that's nice. It's bothering me a little bit. It's still swollen. I'm on 2 prescriptions and hoping that it gets better. So 50 and cold out. Yep, that's right, Ashley. It sure is. It wasn't too bad today though. Like earlier, like I didn't wear a coat when I went anywhere. So do I have an open sore? It is healed over. I do have to go. Well, I have to make the appointment, but I have to go to the wound clinic. It is healed over, and it has been healing quickly, I would call it. So, but they still want me to go have it looked at the wound clinic. So, yeah, yesterday was really nice here. It was a good day. Hey, Tina Ladybug, how are you doing? Been a while. I'm glad to have everybody in here, though. This is one of the bigger lives I've had in a minute. I think I was going to talk about this when I have it on too. While I have you guys here, I think what I'm going to start doing is it's going to be alternating with when I do lives. Me and Mrs. Backwoods are going to start doing the lives together. So when she has the day off is when we're going to do a live. So it's like what? It's like every other Tuesday usually.
Yeah.
And then every other Sunday. So
Fridays.
And Fridays sometimes. So I think we're gonna go back and forth with it, and just see where it ends up. So that's kind of one of the plans that we have right now. So because I've just been well, good boy. You had better go to the doctor for the wound. Linda, I'm going to. Drew's Lens, what's up, homie? Jefferson Einstein, how are you doing? I am going to get to the doctor for the wound. I got to make the appointment. They called and gave me the thing. I'm going to talk about it more about the doctor and what's going on with that in the next video. So the next video is actually not going to be me working on anything but glad to have Drew in here though. J.R. Murphy, hello. Wellston, Ohio. I don't know where Wellston, Ohio is. It's got to be south.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go that it's southeast Ohio is my guess. Wellston, Ohio. That's my guess. I'm at work, can't chat much, but I'm listening. You should put me over the PA there inside your work so everybody can hear what's going on. Everybody's gonna be like, what the heck is he listening to? This is so confusing. He says a lot. And then you can tell people, every single one of the customers has to go subscribe. Hey, Lone Cowboy, how are you doing? Force them to go subscribe and watch. Make them watch at least like 5 videos before they leave. Almost drove over there to drive you to the doctor. Haha, giggle. You would have been in for it. I'm sure I would have. Amanda made me go to the doctor.
He did go to a doctor.
I went to the emergency room, which I'll get into that tomorrow in the video too. You'll find out all about that. So there's yeah. Today I lost a couple hours, 4 hours of my life I'll never get back.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So that's how everything's kind of been lately. I'm getting sucker punched left and right, but we just keep working through it. I mean, I handle it pretty well.
You're doing all right.
For getting beat up constantly. I think I'm doing all right. I mean, I have my days where I'm like down here and I have my days where I'm up here, but Amanda, why don't you tell what is it like having me home all day for the past month?
It's weird.
Is it annoying?
Sometimes it gets to be a bit much.
Does it?
Sometimes.
My dogs love it though.
But you're never home all day. You always find stuff to go do.
No, I have stuff to do. I haven't been over to her mom's house and do anything over there since I hurt my leg. But that's pretty much done on my end. So we'll see what happens. But that's going to be a fun video when your mom hires a company. So far, waiting on one more quote. My quote that I got for her for the basement, to have the basement walls repaired, was the lowest so far. Does the wife work?
No, I work nights.
Yeah, she works. We did it on purpose before, and then I'm still interviewing and going through, so we just kind of kept it because mostly my jobs are usually morning. That way somebody's home when the kids get home, because it would just be kind of a headache. We just try to make it as easy on the kids as we can.
Somebody's always here.
So somebody's here. We don't live in the nicest area. That's where we're trying to move. So it's nice to have somebody here. Oh, thanks. Linda's saying to hit that bell. I appreciate it. What else was I going to talk about today? I brought up the so I had an interview and I was really excited. The interview was last hi Karen too. I don't think I said hi to Karen. I just saw that she was in here. Hi Karen Brust, how are you doing? Jackson County, Ohio, next to Athens. Oh, okay. Maybe I've probably, you know what? I've probably been through that part of Ohio and never even realized it. Bought an old home. Everyone came out to help reinforce the foundation to get it up to go, and the other half fell in on my brother Gary's legs. This was, oh wow. That's wild, man. That's wild. I'm sorry. That stinks. Yeah, that's how things go, though. It was like when the steps first went. I'm missing.
Yeah, I feel like we missed a bunch.
Yeah, it just like a bunch of them just went really fast. So I'm trying to look here to see. Yes. Hey, Ohio farmer. So I did get antibiotics for the leg. And they actually said that it looked pretty good. Said the red is pretty much like gone. They did blood tests and stuff too. So at that time, it was okay. I probably should have gone sooner, but it wasn't all that red the first couple days.
Right.
It got like worse when I actually went. when I decided to go was when I was like, okay, there's where I knew there was an infection. So, but yeah, no, I did take good care of it, and the doctor actually complimented me on how well I cleaned out the wound. So that was good. But what was I? Oh, so I had an interview last Tuesday. I think it was
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and they told me I'd hear within a week, and I did. I got an email from them, and I would read it and tell you exactly what was said, but they didn't. They decided not to hire me, and the wording was that they were impressed with my knowledge and skills, but they were going to go in a different direction with somebody else, which to me told me it was either they knew somebody,
right,
or younger person. That's my guess. That's why I feel like I've been losing a lot too. Hey, Pouche, how are you doing? I see Skinner Farms in here too. My surgery plus recovery had me inside hospital
17 days.
Wow. Man, I'm sorry, Ohio Farmer. That stinks. Her brother he lost his toe from an infection that got into the bone in his foot. What was that from? A marker or something?
He didn't have much feeling in his foot because of the neuropathy. And so he had a marker in his shoe for like a week and didn't realize it, and it just bore a hole in his foot, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was that. Moved to Oklahoma, and I would hire you, Maddie. I don't know for what. what would I be doing? I'm doing sales. I do sales, and I've loved it for a long time, but it's gotten so bad. And I feel like it's, the economy's bad, but I feel like that's when it got bad.
Yeah.
I feel like when the economy went, sales was like, I don't know. I mean, I know people are still buying stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not into sales anymore. Like, maybe I love sales, but I'm just not into it, I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, so that interview didn't go good. And off of people's land. Now I'm in retail, selling, make food, and it's horrible because the cost of living has doubled. Yeah, it's crazy. You could have outgrown it. I think I might have outgrown it. I don't know. I used to really, really enjoy sales though. ABC, always be selling.
Closing.
No, selling. ABC, always be selling. Amanda.
What kind of cells? Like brain cells?
I don't know. We froze. Am I back? Oh no.
Are we moving?
It's not showing that it froze on my end. That's weird. Usually a little thing pops up.
Right.
So you have an unstable connection. Something like that. Let me know if we're froze or not. The boomers?
The rumors. I don't think he realizes we're alive.
I'm back now. Okay. I'm back now. Linda, let us know everything's okay. I swear, Aiden, did you just say boomers? Did you just say boomers? No. Okay.
I told you said rumors.
I thought he said boomers. I thought my son's up there yelling about boomers. Belco Glass, what up?
Talk about your.
How are you doing? No, I love my grandparents.
Well, your grandparents aren't boomers. His grandparents are.
Yeah. Yep. You know what? Pouche. I was just saying to Byron that I haven't heard from you in a while. I miss you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Where you're moving, are you gonna homestead? So, kind of. We're not gonna call it homesteading. We're just gonna kind of do stuff. I mean, I guess some of it's gonna be considered. All right, so like, I promised Paisley that we would get her my dog. I promised her that we would get her a goat or two because she really likes goats. So we might do that, but I don't know, like, if I'm going to get too much like into like livestock. Might plant some stuff like a little bit, you know, to have because it's nice. Like, the goal is to have the land, so like I'm going to utilize the land. It's going to be a lot more outdoorsy, I guess. It's going to be and it should be easier. The thinking behind it with me is that when I have the land and a house on the land, I don't have to go real far to go make the videos. I can kind of just go out back and just go do it. So. Oh, there's Grandpa in Texas.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hey, Chuck Hunter. How are you doing, man? Gen X, I'm proud of it. There you go. I see.
You're in between somewhere.
There's a different.
Like
I think we looked it up, and isn't there like a different
you're
name?
You're a xenial.
Something. It's something weird.
It's not quite millennial, but it's like on the edge. I'm an elder millennial, I guess. That's what they call us.
Yeah. So I don't know, and I don't even know which ones they go off of with the millennial and all that stuff. But it's But yeah, because I'm 85, so it's like you hit this other thing. Hey, Paula Harvey, how are you doing? Kentucky Bluegrass Living, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, so we're gonna have I'm gonna be out doing a lot. The one thing that I want to do this year, and it kind of stinks, or that I was planning on doing that I don't know if I'm going to be able to do now, is I brought this up last year that I was going to try to do it this year, but now with things being tight and not working, I was going to do some winter camping trips is what I wanted to do. But I have some stuff that I could use, but a lot of this stuff isn't made for winter. So it's like, I don't have a tent, like a good tent for it. Like I have a good tent, but I wouldn't take this tent. It's the tent JB Conway gave me that I think you guys might have seen when I was out at me and Oklahoma Adrenaline Life and Jared Crocker set up when I was out at the ranch. I took that one with me, and it's like on a cot and it like sits up. I don't know if that would do real well in the winter. I feel like I might have some issues with that one, but I kind of want to get something that was like close to the ground. But of course, I waited too long, and now can't get one. So we'll see. You never know what will happen. Maybe I'll get myself a tent. Maybe I'll find one somewhere. Hey, Stacy Hummel, how are you doing? Camping is so much more fun when it's nice out. Anyway, yeah, I guess so. And that's true. I mean, that is a true statement there. I just wanted to do something difficult, just do something a little more fun like that. I was going to actually, would you like to come up, sir? Oh, hi, come on up.
I would like to be on your show. And be in the video.
You going to come up? Now, a big stretch. You going to come up or what?
Yeah, you're kind of.
You got to make one or. You're going to make his decisions.
You're very much in the way.
Hey, Sandy Toes, how are you doing?
No.
You're completely
blocking me. He doesn't want me in the video.
He gets really he gives us very little amount of time before he needs somebody paying attention to him. He's a good boy though. Jacksonville, Alabama will be going back to Kentucky someday. I love it here in the mountains. Yeah, mountains, I like the idea of mountains until I get into, depends like how deep in the mountains, stuff like that. There's a lot. Um, he is still a puppy. Yeah.
It's a baby.
I have to keep telling myself that every time he acts up or sticks his head in the garbage can. Yeah, I'm telling people about your discretions. Or in the kitchen sink. He does. Oh man, what did I make the other day that he cleaned out on the stove that he got into? What was I cooking?
Meat grease.
It was like the grease from meat. I can't remember what I was cooking, but I was making something like had all this hamburger meat. I was like, I took the hamburger meat out. Was I making chili?
Maybe.
I think it might have been chili.
I don't know if it was even made the chili or if it was something else, but it was something.
But anyways, like I had it sitting on I just put it in the back of the stove, let it cool down. And I got it sitting back there, and I usually wait till it hardens and then I'll clean it out. I usually don't reuse the grease from the ground beef, but I put it in the back, and I came out, and that whole pot or the whole pan was completely cleaned out. He took care of it. So he is a Belgian Malinois mixed with Rottweiler. His dad was the Malinois. His mom was the Rottweiler.
He has one pointy ear and one floppy ear.
Yep, he does. He has one pointy and one floppy ear. He's a good boy. He's been learning. It's not easy. He has a lot of energy. Backyard is completely tore up. He keeps our other Ringo, the pit that we have. He keeps him active, so they get each other running around. Hey, Chris Tackett, how are you doing? Weird question for you too, Chris. And I know somebody that's using an attorney right now for a divorce. And I was just curious, do you have a relative that is an attorney, a divorce attorney? I've been looking at properties in northern Michigan due to Outcast job and also Kentucky and Tennessee. Who knows where we'll land? Silo Acres. Who is that I watched? That they actually had a video about. I wish Silo Acres. If you can, you message me like on Facebook or Instagram or something, and I'll tell you. There was a channel that I was watching the other day, and they had a whole thing about like property searching. I have to look up the video though. I don't remember who it was. Yeah, it is from the Belgian side. Yeah, he's a good boy though. He's good. He protects. He's Darcy's protector. So, have you tried FedEx? Pay decent, pay great benefits. They are hiring. I mean, I've seen what FedEx does to my packages, so it can't be real hard to work there. Yeah, maybe I'll look into that. I mean, if I just got to throw people's packages underneath their vehicles and run over them and stuff like that, I'd be great at it. Nope, no one I'm related. Okay, I was just curious. The last name was Tackett. It was just wondering. Bad lawyer I know of, but in Wisconsin. She knows bad lawyers. Freedom Redbird, hello. We have a Holland lap bunny that could use some good vibes. They think he has. Oh, that jumped. Think he has EC head tilt and see. Oh no. Well, we'll say some prayers there, man. That's no good. Yeah, that's no fun. He reminds me of our rusty dog, highly protective, intelligent goofball. He is. He's got his moments where he gets into trouble, but he knows when he listens to no well. You say no, he stops immediately. So, but it's like he still has that. My family was all hillbillies in West Virginia. Nothing wrong with that. He does listen well though, but it's still like he's just mischievous. It's like he wants to see what he can get into.
Nobody can see me.
Yeah, no problem. Silo Acres. Yeah, I literally I fell asleep watching it the other night, and I was like, I watched a bunch of them because they have their channels. They're big, and I can't. That's why I can't remember the name of it. But it's good. I've been watching them for years, and I can't. But yeah, no, I'm excited to get property. I think we all are. Darcy and Aiden are too. They haven't been in too many videos. Darcy's kind of never really liked being in videos. She just doesn't like it.
No. It's sad because she's good at it.
She's yeah, like she's funny and she's like good. A
little actress, she's got all her accents.
But she doesn't like it. And Aiden just right now I can hear him. He's up there talking to his buddies and he's in high school and like they still go and do stuff with me, but it's like they just want to spend time with their old man when we're doing stuff. They don't want to be being filmed. And the one thing that Darcy does enjoy though is holding the camera. She loves holding the camera when I'm doing stuff. So sometimes Darcy is there with me when I'm doing a video, but she's the one holding the camera. So, ooh, on the phone eating a sandwich. Don't accidentally bite the phone. You don't want to do that. My son works there. He loves it. There's a lot of walking. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I did delivery for a while. They are growing up. I did delivery. I delivered pop syrups to bars and restaurants, and I would go in and deliver them. That's when we first got married. Mm-hmm. I worked for that company, and I would drive all over Northeast Ohio delivering boxes of pop syrups, which was kind of neat. It was a cool job. But they ended up moving. They moved out of Cleveland, and I didn't want to go. They like went down to Columbus, and I didn't want to go. My kids have to be in the mood to be in a photo. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Like, I don't want to force Aiden and Darcy to do videos that they don't want to do. Like sometimes Aiden's totally into it. Aiden gets into it more than Darcy does. Mm-hmm. Like if I ask Aiden's like, well, he just likes doing stuff. So, but it's just not Darcy's thing. Who knows down the road what will happen? You know, when we get the property, it might be completely different. You know, there might be enough going on, but around here right now, just in the shape things are, you know, I'm working on the house. I'm applying for jobs. I've been dealing with all the stuff that comes with being unemployed because I have to have health insurance and all that stuff. And it's not easy to work with any form of government. It's always a mess. So, you know, that's taken up a lot of time. But there's a ton of little things that I need to get done around here. There are some things that have been taken into consideration. When you guys leave comments on videos, I read all of them. I'm going to be trying to get back into answering every question, every comment the best that I can. I'm going to try. I've been all over the place. Mine's just been going crazy. But yeah, it's we got a lot coming up. We got a lot of fun stuff. I think time period where you always seem to stay busy all the time. I am busy all the time. My days are crazy. I get up. No, it's been a little bit later lately. Yeah. But because I don't have to go to work. So before I was getting up earlier to get the kids to school earlier. So the kids would actually get there earlier in the morning. I've been following is Brad Simmons in Kentucky. He's hilarious too. I'll have to look him up. Can you remember that, Amanda? Brad Simmons. Yep. FedEx holiday is coming and you could transfer to new home. Yeah, that's a good point too. Oh, now I just forgot what was I saying though?
When you get up, I guess.
Oh yeah. So I get up and I take the kids, and then I come back, and then I start looking for jobs right away. And I do my interviews and a lot of running around into the mist. Hey, Lindsay, how are you doing? Hey, Twisted Out Lady, what's good? Man, everybody coming on. I can't believe that we've actually been on for 35 minutes already. It's just kind of going. Drew's ready to nap. Drew, man, you should come up to Ohio, and we could take a nap. We could nap, bro. We'll go nap in the woods, nap and look for some deers. How about that? Some deers, Amanda.
I don't.
She hates when I say deers.
Grammar,
she hates when I say deers.
Deers is not a word.
But they're deers.
It's not a word.
I still want that hat that says catching deers. I do want that. But yeah, he's just here licking my hand. He's trying to get a taste for me is what he's trying to do. I normally watch and don't ask questions because everyone's life is so crazy. Yeah. I like when people ask questions. I try, if there's questions, I try to answer those first. Sometimes statements, and like I love that everybody leaves them, but sometimes like if there's a legit question,
it's easier to
like it's easier to be like, oh, okay, but it like sometimes people are just saying hi, and I'm like, oh, I say hi to these people all the time. Are you done with Dad looking at the camera? All right, we're gonna get down. But I did say we were only going to stay on for a half hour. We actually went over that.
Somebody's jealous.
And somebody's getting jealous. And I still haven't eaten yet. I need to eat something because I napped this afternoon after I got done
through dinner. So.
Wait, you guys ate without me?
I made the kids spaghetti, but it's not like fancy.
She made the kids spaghetti without me. FedEx drivers, there go. See, so fast, it's amazing. They don't get in trouble. Huh. I'm learning all sorts of stuff about FedEx today. I may do that though. Oh my gosh. But yeah, hey Ed, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Maddie, have you ever, oops.
Getting your CDL?
Diabetic.
Can't.
Yeah, they gave me a hard time when I was delivering before. That's the problem. I don't know.